Okay, so today I'm going to work on making some Christmas ornaments. I'm just going to start with one. I'm going to make an avocado using clay, so I'll show you what I'm using to do that. I have the clay, and then I have a bunch of paints that I'm going to mix, and I have glitter with some glue to make the glitter stay, and then you likely need some paint brushes, and I have this little tray I'm going to use to mix the paints. I'm going to use this little thing to attach it to the top of the ornament so I can put a ribbon or something or a piece of string. This is a little bit small. There's like specifically these little jewelry things or for like ornaments that you can find, but this is all I have that I could find right now. But ideally, like, you want something that goes inside the clay and sticks and strong enough to stick on top. So you don't need the best brush in the world. I'm just going to use these old brushes because I'm painting on clay. It's like a rough surface. I have a little bit of water in case I need to smooth out the clay. Use this little string to cut through it because I think it'll be less messier than scissors. Okay, so I got my clay. So now I'm going to form an avocado shape, but first I'm gonna pinch a small amount and I'm gonna roll it into a ball. So that's gonna be the avocado seed. I'll just set that aside to dry. I don't want to make it so big because I don't want it to fall from the weight. I'm just gonna put the rest of this clay in a sealed Ziploc bag so I can use it later. By the way, I'm using air hardening clay, but you can use whatever clay that you're comfortable working with. Avocado shape is kind of weird, so maybe I'll do it this way, like starting to form the shape. By the way, I'm doing half of the avocado slice, like when it's like opened, like that's the style I'm going for. So see here, it's I've kind of got the shape. Okay, so I got my avocado shape, and what I'm doing right now is I'm adding little dimples. I mean, they're kind of really big, right? And then I can smooth it out later. You can use a smaller brush end point or toothpick if you really want to be like super precise about it, but it doesn't have to be like such a big deal. Don't forget to add your little end piece while it's drying. Stick it in there. Press it down with a spoon here. I'm gonna add in some water. And I'm gonna scoop out, oh, it's like scooping a real avocado, a hole in the center so I can add the ball later. And I'm just going to smooth this out with a brush again. I'm going to make a little bit bigger hole, but so I'm just mixing some paint colors to get that avocado shell. It's like black, brown, and green, so I'm just really experimenting here. Some black paint. And I'm just gonna go right ahead and paint the outside once I get this proper color. And while it's drying, it's like dry enough to touch, so I might as well start painting the outside. That's pretty close, right? I'll probably need a second coat. See the terracotta seed? I'm just gonna leave it as is, like the color, because I think that it shows that it was like handmade. You can definitely paint it. It's gonna look better with the glitter. With the glitter color, it's a little bit more brighter on the inside. But you can paint it, like, honestly, you can paint it blue, you can paint whatever color you want. It's your ornament, so have fun, go nuts. So right now what I'm gonna do is paint this part yellow, and then I'm going to sprinkle it with the sparkles. Once the yellow paint is dry, then I'll do a coat of glue and then the layer of sprinkles. So I have my yellow paint here. I know this is not the exact avocado color yellow, but I am gonna sprinkle it with green, so it's gonna kind of give it some color balance that way. So I have about 2 coats of paint on here. Now that it's dry, I'm going to take some glue, make sure to shake it, and I'm going to use a brush to apply it. So I have the glue here, and I'm going to apply a layer. So I think that's a pretty good layer. And I have my glitter. So make sure you sprinkle it on before it starts drying. So I'm going to sprinkle it on. I have my parchment paper, so we're not going to make a mess. This is so fun. I've actually like never used glitter before, at least like raw glitter. Okay, so I'm going to shake that on. So now I'm gonna let this dry, and once it's dry, I'm gonna take a dry brush and scrape off any extra or excess glitter so that it's not making a mess. Like, you can just shake it, but then once it's dry, you're gonna have like an extra layer, so you just want to gently just brush off the extra with like even maybe a cotton ball or something, because you can see here is like some stuck in the middle and I did not glue there. So okay, here's take 2. The hot glue gun wasn't strong enough. It wouldn't adhere to the clay. So I'm using this is just like kind of super glue, I guess. If this doesn't work, then oops, okay. Okay, that better stay. I'll let that dry. Next I have this glittery ribbon. So I'm gonna take the corner and feed it through here. And tie it around. And I'll clip the ends here. If you want a cute decorating idea, take a glass. You can stick your ornament inside, like so. So if you made a large size one like me, the clay is going to be heavy, so you can rest it on a little branch and that's going to give it more support. Or you can just make it a lot smaller size so that the weight of it is going to be able to hang on here, that it's dry and secure before hanging it. So is that not the cutest thing ever?